Hi, my name is Zaire, and this is my CNC plugin. The inspiration behind the Lotus Moonstone was a few things. I think sonically, I was inspired to challenge myself. I think there was a sound that I was looking for a long time that I was too afraid to make because I was very focused on what was going on in the now and what maybe some of my friends or people around me would have said about it. So I think I was challenging myself sonically, and as far as the music behind it, it was very much to do with relationships and things that I was going through at the time, so yeah. So the concept behind CS was me and some of my closest friends coming together and just really ironing out what we believed in as people, what we believed in as creatives, and what we wanted to stand for coming into the game creatively and wanted to come in together as a team. So CS for me is that brotherhood and that family that's ours pretty much, yeah. I would say the Zaire sound I'd have to separate from the CS sound, because I know that there's a lot of people who are involved that do different things and love different sounds. So I say the Zaire sound really is like a blend of neo soul and hip hop pretty much, yeah. In terms of starting a business in the music, I would say identify very quickly what it is that you love. You know, I think when you're doing what you love, it makes it it doesn't make it easy, it just makes it easier. And it's a tough market no matter what the case may be. So I say you gotta be very diligent. You know, if someone wants to be a doctor or a lawyer, you have to go to medical school, go to law school. This is one business that you don't necessarily, go to school for in order to jump into. So I'd say that you've got to be very self-taught and very open to learning on the job and going to learn about different ways that you can get to it yourself. So I think that's important to do a lot of research. One influence. I think it'd be very tough to narrow it down to one influence, but if I have to give one influence right now in today, sonically my biggest influence is D'Angelo. I say D'Angelo is my favorite artist of all time. Just the layers to his music and the depth of it and the vulnerability in it. Even, it's one thing to be vulnerable through your lyrics, but I think it's another thing to be vulnerable vocally. And I think he was very vulnerable vocally. That inspired me. And the second person that I felt like I just have to mention is Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P. And I think he's been a big influence on me ever since I was younger. And so it's been a journey. And watching him grow to an artist before he passed away, you got to kind of see it in rare form and see him put together all the things that he put together. So I'd be lying if I said that there were certain things that he did that didn't inspire the way I approached looking at even things like the business side of music and stuff like that. So yeah, somewhere in the mix. We've got a few projects that we've been working on, but the project hopefully that's gonna come out in the next couple months, it's gonna be something that feels a lot different to Lotus. It's gonna be exploring a different kind of element of what I do. Lotus was very soulful and there was a lot of music on there, but I started out in this as like a rapper first, and so I've always wanted to make sure that I deliver something like a body of work that does tailor towards that and kind of exercise that and have fun. So that's what we did on this project, is just have fun.